Hello, welcome back to more LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. We're in the last episode, we finished off free play mode for episode 4, A New Hope, and in this episode, we're going to be doing the same thing for episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, starting off with level 1, in which we collected 6 mini-kits, and leaving us only the remaining 4, plus the power brick to collect. Let's do it. Alright, this first one's pretty straightforward. Turn left from where you spawn in, and head behind this tie gate, which you're going to find over here, if I can actually make it through the freaking... Yeah, apparently I'm having some difficulties making it through the tie gate. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so the Minikit's going to be hiding behind this thing right here. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drag this, oh dear, tug it all the way into the tie gate area, which you just came from, and you're going to want to drag it into the wall towards the back side of the area, and it shouldn't go into the pit right here, and then if you can just avoid this one. Swing it into the back wall, and we're going to have some enemies to defeat. I combined defeat and fight into one word. Anyway. In this cave, we're going to see 3 ATSTs and 2 speeder bikes that we need to destroy. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Just blast them all down, and then once you do, the minikit will be yours to obtain. There you go. There's your minikit. It's gonna be your second tie gate just as soon as you spawn to the second area, and once you come in here, you're gonna find your next minikit down this tunnel right here. There we go. Don't leave the tunnel just yet. You want to head to the... you want to fly all the way through the tunnel. Oh dear. Fly all the way through the tunnel. And you are going to find your next minikit hidden among this pile of snow. If I can grab it. Come on, almost there. There we go. Now what you want to do is you're going to need to come back here you're going to have to come back here a second time. But before you leave, what you want to do is you want to switch to anything... You want to switch to anything that has a tow cable so that you can wrap, you can tie up this AT-AT, because you do not want to have to deal with said AT-AT when you come back here. Then what you want to do is you want to immediately turn heel and head all the way back to the start of the tunnel and shoot down any AT-SCs that stand in your way between here and the start of the tunnel. Then once you make it out, you want to shoot in the AT-SCs over here just to make things easier, and then immediately grab one of these mines and carry it all the way through the tunnel to the wall that you're going to find on the other side. Now, you want to be very careful here as to not run into anything, especially the AT-AT, but the reason why we disabled it is so that the AT-AT wouldn't be moving when we came into this area, because you want to have as small of a chance as possible of this mine running into anything before you can unleash it upon this wall and grab the power brick. In this level, we unlocked the self-destruct power brick, raised our subtotal as always, and obtained the remaining 4 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those remaining minikits. In this level, we only collected 3 minikits, leaving us the remaining 7 plus the power brick to collect. As soon as you spawn into the first room, you're going to want to use the force on all 4 of the panels that you're going to find right here. And then once you have done so on all 4, the minikit will be yours. Once you make it to the massive room filled with a bunch of blocks you can push around, you want to head up to this side passage right here and then use an R2 unit to open up the door. Then you want to switch to a Jedi, who can use the Force, and use the Force on... Oh, you're going to cause problems. Use the Force on either of the fishing holes right here, and then reassemble the pieces into your next minikit. To the left of the exit door, you're going to want to force away all of these pieces into a snowman. Push this block a little bit to the right to get it into position, then push it all the way towards the left, so that it will go through this door that has just been revealed by the roll that we pulled away. I guess we're a little bit too far to the left. Let's push it. Oh, can we not push it? Okay, never mind. It's not stuck. All right, push it forward. Then we just got to push it to the right one more time once it makes it over here. Nope, that's wrong. Put it over this way. Okay, almost there. Just a little bit further to go. Almost. There we go. Now just jump on the fan, and the minikit is ours. For the final minikit that you're going to find in this room, just drive this little thing over towards the center, or just below the minikit, then double jump up to it to grab the minikit. In this room, you want to head over to the 3PO panel on the left side, then use the protocol droid to open it up. Switch to a bounty hunter such as... You're not a bounty hunter. You're a bounty hunter. Use the thermal detonator on this rubble right over here. There we go. Then step on through. Reassemble these pieces on the ground like so. And then jump into the minikit. When you reach these things on the wall, you're going to want to use Sith's Force abilities on all 4 of these things. and use them as stepping stones so that you can ascend this little slide right here without having to slip on down, which I almost did just there. Oh, am I stuck in a loop? Oh dear. I might be stuck in a loop. So you notice that we can actually stand on this ground up here, so we're gonna keep going up all the way to the top, and we're gonna preemptively switch to somebody with the ability to grapple, like probably you. And once we get in here, we're gonna grapple up like so. Oh dear, I said grapple up like so. And then switch to somebody with the ability to fit through a tiny door, such as you. And the minikit is yours. Now retreat back to the doorways that you went through to get here, although instead of going left at the hallway, what we're going to instead do is go right. So whereas we went left to get to this doorway, we're going to go to the right this time, and we're going to switch to an R2 unit so that we can open up the doorway that we're going to find here. So what we have in here is we have basically a slot machine. Pull this lever on the left-hand side, open up a door that is going to give us the power brick. If you don't get the red and white stripes right away, just keep doing it until you do. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. There we are, and now the door is open, allowing us to get the canister in the final section of the mission. Here's our power brick, and here's our 10th and final minikit. In this level, we unlock the fast build power brick, raised our stud total as always, and obtained the remaining 7 minikits. We also obtained the gold bit for collecting those minikits. In this level, we collected 7 minikits plus the power brick, leaving us only 3 minikits to collect. You're going to find your tie gate on the left side of the area in the second section of the mission. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to switch to the snow speeder and grab the... Oh, do I have to get rid of the torpedoes to grab the mines? Yeah, I have to get rid of these torpedoes. Now grab the mine from the dispenser and drag them onto each of the red buttons that you're going to see. There's one, and there is our minikit. And now for the second minikit of this area, as I said, there are multiple red buttons you're going to find on the left-hand side, so let's drag it on. And there it is. Only one more to go. In the big asteroid, you're going to find a tie gate in the left-hand side, so let's head on through. Make sure you have at least 1 torpedo to shoot this thing in the middle, and the final minikit of the level is yours. In this level, we raised our stud total as always and obtained the remaining 3 minikits. We also obtained a gold bit for collecting those minikits. In this level, we only collected 2 minikits, leaving us the remaining 8 plus the power bricks to collect. This is going to be fun. In the very first area, you're going to want to stack these 3 boxes like so. Then ascend to the tower you've just created to leap up into the tree, and over to the tree on your right to grab your first minikit. Before you move on, you want to head over to this gate over on the right-hand side, and then use your Sith Force abilities on these black plants right here. And then you want to walk across the hover across the gap and head over to the racetrack that you're going to find over here. Then you want to head over to the left and destroy this box right here, and then reassemble the pieces into a tractor. Now it's time for the super fun drive a vehicle over all red lights before the time runs out mission. Yeah, hey. Well, fortunately, this one's pretty straightforward since they're all along they're all along the center white line of the track. Unfortunately, I'm just a little bit behind. I am just a little bit behind. Unless I make up a significant, I'm gonna go around in the circle again because I think I rubbed up against one of the corners. That's right. Oh, never mind. I got it. Okay. So long as you stick to the center of the track, you should be fine. Key word being there being should, because I mean there's always a chance you're gonna rub up against one of the corners and slow down your time. But in general, you should be all right. When you get to Yoda's hut, you want to head over to the right-hand side and then use the Sith's force abilities on this box right here, and then reassemble the pieces into a platform out in the middle of the water for you to jump on and ride across to the other side, and hop off like so. And you want to switch to a bounty hunter, such as Boba Fett, and use his thermal detonator abilities on this rubble on the back wall right here. And then watch the fireworks. The minikit's going to be just behind it. When you go inside Yoda's hut, which we couldn't actually do in story mode, you're going to discover that there's a TV in here that needs to be Sith forced, if I can speak. Use a Sith's Force ability on the TV, and then grab the minikit that falls out. When you get to this grapple point, all you gotta do is grapple your way up, and the minikit is yours. Once you enter the cave, you want to use Sith Force abilities on this bridge right here. I said on this bridge right here. There we go. Then you want to use, you want to use Sith Force on the other part of the bridge so that you can walk across to the other side. This switch to a bounty hunter such as Boba Fett, and use his thermal detonator abilities on these boxes right here. Then all you gotta do is reassemble the pieces into a grapple point, which will take you up to the ledge above. And the minikit is yours. Instead of proceeding across the gap to go fight fake Vader, you want to instead double jump your way up these ledges right here. Then switch to an R2 unit and use his abilities on this door right here. then jump into this, or jump onto this ledge right here, and then switch to somebody with a blaster such as Boba Fett and shoot down that cage, then jump on down, and the minikit is yours. Before you go fight fake Vader, you want to use a thermal detonator on this rubble on the wall right here, like so. Then stab back. So the minikit is just across the ledge right there. You can see all you gotta do is just make it across as quickly as possible before the floor falls out from beneath you, and the minikit is yours. Now for the last area of the mission, you want to head over to this tiny door right here and then crawl your way up to the top. Then hover over your way to the left. You can double jump, but it's kind of risky. It's probably safer to double jump. Then all you gotta do is just pull down on this lever right here. And hop down here and reassemble the pieces into a grapple. I said hop down here and reassemble the pieces into a grapple point. Then grapple your way up to the top, and then double jump out from this platform to grab the minikit. In this level, we unlock the Regenerate Hearts Power Brick, raise our subtotal as always, and obtain the remaining 8 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those minikits. In this level, we only collected 4 minikits, leaving us the remaining 6 plus the power brick to collect. As soon as you spawn into this level, you want to switch to a bounty hunter such as Bounty Fett? Yeah, I combined Bounty Hunter and Boba Fett, that was nice. Boba Fett, and use this thermal detonator on this back wall right here, mine the explosion, and the power brick is yours. As soon as you go through the store, you want to switch to a bounty hunter like Boba Fett, and open up the door, and the minikit is yours. So this is a bit of a weird one. You will first want to use your Sith Force abilities on this lever right here to open up the carbon freezing hole. Then jump in the crane, grab a stormtrooper. I said grab a stormtrooper and drop him in the hole. And that gives you pieces which you can then reassemble into a mini kit. Yes, that is actually a thing that we just did to get a mini kit. When you spawn into this area, you want to use the Force abilities on this fan right, or on the parts on the wall to then create a fan, then hover your way up here, shoot down the wall, and then switch back to a Jedi to double jump your way into your next canister. When you're into this room, you want to head straight for the tiny door at the back right corner of the area, crawl on through, and the mini kit is yours. So this is annoying. What you have to do is you have to throw a thermal detonator. That wasn't the part. Throw a thermal detonator. Get out of the way. Thank you. Throw a thermal detonator from this bridge all the way toward the back to the bottom right corner of this platform. The reason why you have to throw it from the bridge is because the range of the stupid thermal detonator is so wide that you have to throw it from all the way back here, or else it will not land next to the thing you want it to go up. And even if you do that, it still sometimes won't land. When you finally nail the shot, the mini kit is yours. In the very last section of the level, use somebody with Imperial access on this door right here, and your final minikit is going to be waiting for you just inside. In this level, we unlock the score times 6 multiplier power brick, raise the stud total as always, and obtain the remaining 6 minikits. We also obtained the gold brick for collecting those minikits. In this level, we only collected 3 minikits, leaving us the remaining 7 plus the power brick to collect. When you get to this room, you want to use the Force on the structure in the center of the area. If I can try that again. Thank you very much. And the minikit is yours. Before you follow Boba Fett, you want to use R2-D2 on this panel right here. Then step inside. So unfortunately, this minikit is actually impossible to get unless you have a second controller. Which, of course, I do. So, on that second controller, you want to spawn into the area. Then you want to switch to a Jedi to use the Force. Now I'm gonna use my knee, I think. Is my knee gonna work? Yeah, my knee, okay, my knee works. To hold the platform down, then as player 1, you want to jump across the platforms and up into your minikits. Don't you love how elaborate these minikits are getting? You won't need player 2 again after that, so you can just drop out. When you come out onto this balcony, you're gonna find your power brick just below the ship right here. Before you go up to the terrace, you want to use the Force on all 3 of these tables, which can be somewhat complicated when there are a bunch of stormtroopers in the way, so we're just going to clear them out really quickly. Force all 3 tables like so, and the minikit will appear. So instead of going up the right elevator with Imperial access, you instead want to switch to a bounty hunter and go up the left door, like so. Once you make it up here, you want to destroy everything in sight, then switch to a Jedi and use their Force abilities on these cups right here to reveal your next minikit. When you get to this section, you want to grapple your way up here, then switch to an astromech and hover your way out to the next minikit. Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? When you reach this section, you want to use a Sith's Force ability on this right-hand door right here, Then step inside to get your hands on the second to last minikit of The Empire Strikes Back. When you reach the very end of the level, you want to switch to a Jedi and then double jump your way on top of the Millennium Falcon and grab your 10th and final minikit of the level. In this level, we unlocked the Minikit Detector Power Brick, raised our stud total as always, and obtained the remaining 7 minikits. We also obtained a gold brick for collecting those remaining minikits. And that is The Empire Strikes Back completed in freeplay mode, leaving us with the following statistics, those being 18 out of 20 Power Bricks, 60 out of 60 Minikits, 6 out of 6 True Jedi Awards, and 6 out of 6 Power Bricks, meaning that is the end for freeplay mode in The Empire Strikes Back. So, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and hope to catch you all later today for the final freeplay episode of LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga, where we're going to be taking on Return of the Jedi in freeplay mode. Goodbye!